Hey yo, welcome back. We're diving right back into it. We're continuing with Mantisaur. Hello. We are continuing here. We got a little bit bodied in the last episode, but we are on the way to recover some heretical texts. We should make sure to fast save a little bit more frequently here. But last time we had unlocked, or gotten rather, this shock cannon. We were pretty excited to use. No, I'm not gonna be super picky about the weapons that I'm using overall. We had looked into finding these heretical texts in this colony. The guy said that he had stashed them down by the river, and that's what we're doing. Anyway, my name's Pariahdox. This is Outer Worlds. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. I most certainly am. The cave entrance is right up here. Let's get some sneaky. We got 50 of this AK type item. The assault rifle is pretty dang nice. Oh crap, it's gonna be a charge up weapon. How does it? Oh, it's just like a short range. Oh, I see. I now see. This is a big gun. I am okay, yes, thank you. I should take some HP. We do want to loot these bodies if we can. Let's put that bad boy away for a second here. Bracelet, toss ball card. Okay. So these marauders are really all over, like any kind of wreck or crash that happens. What is that? That might just be the area that they're trying to get us to go to. The illustrated manual. Essentially just... Oh, it's a mine! Couldn't tell, dude. Some mag picks. What was that? Oh, nothing super important. We do this revolver as well as our sawed-off shotgun. Definitely have a decent variety of weapons so far. What is this? Oh, it's just like a little battery pack. Can I? Oh crap! I'm sorry. Everything's fine. Let's pick this lock.
Nice.
Journal of handwritten journal of Mbakanu, scrawled in the lower corner. Okay, weapon parts, armor parts, bit cartridge. You know that we gotta check out this journal. So what was this? A bypass shunt. Oh, that's for hacking computers or something. This journal, inspect it. Oh, come on, it's not gonna let me read it. It's a pretty journal. I feel like these heretical texts might not be too heretical overall. Do we have anything like deeper in this cave? Oh no, just the river just runs straight through it. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm willing to bet that our next mission... Well, that's a companion quest. Interesting. Comes now the power is just like right up... Oh no, it's actually not right up there at all. Oh no, that's pretty close. 300 meters, not that far. I want to check out what's in that area, because that looks like they want me to visit the botanical lab before I visit the power plant, I think. Maybe that's what it was. Oh. Everything's fine. You're not big angry dinosaur creatures. We're fine, dude. We are totally fine. Also, the botanical garden area was not too far off from the spot that we just fought these dudes in. Right? This is a different spot. It's got another assault rifle. Jeweled ring. This guy's got a lot of jewels. Borstwurst. Not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Big cartridges. These areas are super, like, just abandoned. Guess they got kicked out of their homes. told to come in and live in the main vicinity. So now people like us and the Marauders are totally just free to loot.
Nicely done.
Nicely done indeed. Armor parts. What is this? A Scorched Journal. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure if all these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Yeah, right. Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together. But I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core. Can't seem to sort it out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I tried removing the processing core again, gave it a few more good whacks, that'll learn it. Oh, poor guy. Unfortunate. Well, we're gonna try to repair a combat drone, brother. Oh, hello, a plasma rifle. That is what I'm talking about. Let's get that thing in here. To heck with a sawed-off shotgun, dude. Give me that plasma rifle. Ooh, yeah. Some energy weapons can charge up for bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up energy, and release to attack. Cool. Well, shoot. Good thing we did that hack there. What we got in here? Some more random items. I don't necessarily know what they're here for, or if they're of any use. What's that? Skin tough salve. Okay. More bypass shots, some more random loot, light ammo. Do love to see it. 92 meters away from our destination. Ooh, what's this? Shiny. Heavy ammo and energy cells. I think we'll need that. Okay. So this is the botanical lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Hi, buddy. Grace
I
Romero.
don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh no. Looking for the geothermal plant, know anything about it? Reed said something about farmer workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Aye, aye, Captain. You know anything about the geothermal
A
plant?
what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. Enough with the questions. No offense,
There's
but
so
I've
many
got a lot
people
on my mind.
Who are so, I just got shot into space. You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how to repair my ship. Trouble with the Marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
Interesting. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone.
Okay.
Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Heck yeah. I'm all here. Unless Marauders got to her, there's parts of her could be in lots of places. Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll leave you be. Okay. Gonna go find Adelaide first, though. Before we... This is a nice little settlement, dude. It's cozy. Adelaide McDevitt.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here.
Cute.
Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Cute.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of
Love
you
plant
often.
lady.
Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okay, okay. Looks like you made a home for yourself out
A
here.
home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why'd you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
He was slimy.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Come back to town, he's willing to make amends. Something about come back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. So, you're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the I guess the middle option.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power, or Reed asked me to divert your power over to it.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
Oh,
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
right, the classic.
You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I mean, what do you have against the
You've
town?
seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
Okay.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Much like you throwing that in her face to get me on her side. I do indeed not like that. What do you have against people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me.
Was
I'm
unkind
sorry,
of you.
dear.
Everybody should be better. Be better. Let's say I help you. What happens
Life
to
in
Edgewater?
Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Right. You think Reed's just trying to
You
spite
bring
you?
power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider
I
it.
trust you will listen to your conscience.
I mean, listen, I'm all about the anti-corporate lifestyle. I would like to have a little bit more information about what's going on down here. There's so much wooing and worrying in this game. I do love it. She's got a real botanical thing going on here for sure.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I hear that one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Dude, I'm just trying to figure out. She acting straight?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper.
Okay.
She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Oh yeah, you sassy, huh? Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics.
Oh no.
Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was about surprising
The other
Zoe?
day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
See you around. Okay, so it definitely seems like, I don't know, man. Like, there's not a ton of difference between one side and the other here. Like, at the end of the day, they built all of this using the same supplies. Hypothetically cutting them off from the other grid, like cuts them off from like the big corporation that runs this sector or whatever. Most likely we're gonna go with
Keep your wits about you, friend.
we're gonna be going with allying with this group. And in that process probably get taught a harsh lesson, is my guess at least. Bunch of nanners. Let's go ahead and while we're here, we're gonna mark this Few Kindred Spirits quest. So we can find out where this lady's house is. They got chickens, dude! Listen, like, I think that y'all need a little bit of both of these locales. What do we got? Oh boy, Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I'm listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat, bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food. I got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should have lasted me a couple weeks if I rationed. Got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time. Even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. It's gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe even score some of Rizzo's. Oh boy. Zoe. Girl. Page 12. That's it then. No more Edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits. Because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, so I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrena time. Is that really a crime? Okay, so like everyone's like, oh, this poor, like, this totally normal girl. She wouldn't do anything out of the ordinary. And then it's just like, oh yeah, she's just like kind of a druggie and also wants to become bandit queen. Ooh, that's a grenade launcher, brother. You can't just have that. That's a real tempting steal. Well, I mean, where the heck do I go from there? Oh, probably over to that other marked spot on the map, huh? Not too far. She did not get too far before she tried to become bandit queen. So we gotta remember we have this dodge ability, and also Ki is our melee bunk. So let's make an attempt here. Oh, he dead. Oh, he like real dead. Sorry, friends. Ollie Ollie toxin free and a light machine gun. Well, you know. Cool. Bit cartridge, heavy ammo, lots of loot. Dude, I'm in love with this plasma weapon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm here for it. I feel like there may be a way. I know that this game has like faction armor. We do want to keep our sneak skill up if we can. This one boosts our tech skills. Fine with that. Lockpick +5, one-hand melee, tech skills. Okay. So I know there's a like faction armor system that goes into the game. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm working on it. Obviously, their armor system did not quite do what we were looking for it to do. But it's fine. We're like epic sniper man all of a sudden. I don't know where our girl went. Oh, we missed. Dude, skill and perk points available. How do I put things into how do I boost my energy weapon skill, please? I would like see, the thing is I would like my energy weapons abilities increased, if at all possible. I think that probably, so we just got these up to hit 40, which is really nice for us. My thinking is, or at level 20, we unlock special attacks. So I think we will put some points into leadership here. Oh, back, press E to apply. Yes. Go over to our perks. A few bits more. Sprint speed. Damage when alone in party. Base health, vendor prices, companion kills. Armor rating, companion crit chance. I think increasing our sprint speed sounds pretty good, right? Years of Adrenatime left you permanent pep in your step. Yeah, I think sprint speed sounds pretty nice. Go ahead and apply that. We do never run out of sprint, so like, I'm sure that there's use cases for the walk speed increases. Oh, piss somebody off. This is why you always stealth archer.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Who goes?
Here they come!
Oh, sorry, Pilardi.
Hit!
Yeah. Oh, they got us. They got us. Okay, I think we learned a good lesson there. mostly about not giving up on our stealth archer lifestyle. Okay, so where were we? We were in the middle of stealth killing all these boys. Where are you going, dude? Nowhere. Okay, this is probably fine though. Let's put on this weapon. Oh boy. Okay, get rid of those guys. I think we're good. I think we're out of combat. Not that weapon. That's not the weapon that I'm looking for. I
don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
I do like that these guys basically just using like repurposed loot of the area. They're... Oh. Okay, what we got in here? Coolant tanks, construction.
Easy.
Okay, got a whole bunch of mechs in here. Coolant tanks. I ain't scared. I'll find you. Sure you will, brother. Oh! Come on, bring it. You're the last boy. Ooh.
No encore?
Zoe, you're being ridiculous.
Wow, you crossed them all off like
You're being
some sort of
ridiculous.
heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your
Heroic
ways.
accountant. Okay, okay. Here's Zoe. People are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I
Yes,
could not
exactly
possibly
that.
be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I
Okay.
had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
You gotta... I need you to clarify
I'm
something for me.
great at clarifying.
Also, they do get lava ear sometimes, but it is because they're trying to do a graphical thing, and I assume because I have the stuff turned down that it's not like hitting very well, but sometimes like right here, it actually hits really well where you can see the ambient occlusion in her skin. How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable.
Not
Oh,
technically.
you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I mean, you cute. I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but
Boxes?
yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Playing,
I'd heard
huh?
some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Okay. Something else.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Halcyon. I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something?
I mean, probably.
Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two are friends.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so?
Oh my god, she's
I'll
so...
take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Yeah, what a wonderfully shallow character. How lovely. Well, I mean, we cleared out a bandit camp. Hopefully we can replenish our energy ammo stores a little bit while we're here, because I foresee this being a used gun in our future. I don't know what these coolant tanks are for quite yet, but it's like some power armor, Fallout style, like hanging racks. Let me in, dude. I'm a master lockpick. Coronavirus. Bypass shunt. Excuse me, I'd like to pick that up, please. Okay. Mr. Power, weapon mod, silver tongue kit. We are probably about at that stage where we can start doing some pretty cool. A joint actuator, movement mechanism for a limb of an automechanical. Power armor, but like maybe power armor that helps me be sneaky instead of power armor that makes me really loud. What do you say? We're just breaking it. Ooh, a plasma cutter. Whoo! One-handed melee. Like the jingle says, don't put the pedal to the metal. Putting our mid-ballistic plasma cutter there instead. Yeah, I didn't quite make that one work. We'll get them next time. Got some money. Yo, people love boxes in this game. I ain't mad about it. What we got up here? Also gonna hit that F5 real quick. We'll do some inventory management stuff when we get back to town. Trino armor. We'll also look probably to do... Where's my revolver? Oh, I want my revolver to be in here. I want it to be in the mix at least. I like it. Maybe a little 6-shooter. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that's ominous. Lava area. Got it. Oh, check for fall damage. Yes, we learned that in tutorial. Well, looks like we're heading back. That's pretty much all we had. Cleared out those marauders right good. I think it's definitely cool. I think that lore-wise, they've really built it up so far. This starting area is like really nice, and it's kind of a like you can tell that the people aren't necessarily afraid of fighting the marauders. They just don't have or aren't willing to, like the corporate isn't willing to give them the expenses to just like clear the marauders out, which is hilarious.
What is it?
I've talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't heard her. Something about wanting to be an outlaw.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things.
Stranger things
You
I've
pretty
heard
much
as well.
did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Thank you. I will leave you be for now. Like that gun. Like, I'm just saying, maybe, you know, sell me your gun. So we're gonna call it there. We'll probably find somewhere to do some crafting and stuff here in just a bit. But for now, we are super stoked to be here playing this game, and we will hopefully get some more opportunities to in the near future. Very cool game so far. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know it's a little bit of a change of pace to be actually playing an RPG as opposed to something a little bit more story driven, but hopefully you're enjoying it. So bolter pistol. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. It's what YouTube's here to do after all. I will catch you all next time.